Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Dimir Midrange. So I wanted to try out the Dimir Midrange deck because I've been playing a lot of Dimir in control and I like Dimir in control. I really like Dimir with the exile cards from your graveyard or I'll rob you and things like that. That's been really fun. But this deck is supposed to be way better according to a lot of YouTubers out there, and I want to try out myself because, you know, I have a feeling that Yawgmoth Praetor is only good when you're on the play. But who knows? I may be wrong because I got a lot of flyers. So let's look at this whole deck list. So we have, in the early game, we have 4 Spyglass Siren to get off early, and then we have 2 Cut Down for removal. Then we're going to have 4 Faerie Mastermind and 4 Deep Cavern Bats as our 2-drop off. 2-drop to play, 2-drop off, 2-drop to play in order to stop our opponent from either drawing too many cards, or it doesn't stop, but we also draw cards for that, or stop a big play from our opponent's hand. And then we have 2 Subterranean Schooner because we want to schoon them, and that's always fun, right? It's a good card. And then we have 4 Go for the Throw as another 2-drop for removal. A lot of decks run 4 Go for the Throw. I know that I really like the Long Goodbye, but I'm gonna try Go for the Throw for this deck because I want to know whether or not this shell that a lot of people were running are good or not before I kind of mess it up with my own plays. And then I see that a lot of people are running Tishana's Tiebinder, which is pretty fun. This card does tax out or counter a very big flashy activated or triggered ability, so that might be something. And then we also have 4 Preacher of Schism to draw cards and get vampires. And then we have 3 Gix Yawgmoth Praetor to get additional card draws. We're never going to get that 7 ability or 7 mana ability down, but at least whenever we deal combat damage, you get to draw a card. That's pretty important. And then in the 4-drop, we got 2 Sheoldred. And just like I said yesterday about the was that Esper, right? We want to run Ertai, so here's 2 Ertai, and then we have 1 Alcatraz Deepest Betrayal, so we can betray them. And then this is a mid-range deck, so we're going to have 25 lands. Mid-range, sort of, but more importantly, I added 1 extra land from the 24 typical lands by adding a cavern. What I noticed is that this is a Phyrexian, this is a Phyrexian, this is a Phyrexian. We're getting Phyrexians if we are fighting against a control deck that's late game. If we're fighting against a temple deck, we're getting Bat because Deep Cavern Bat is a bat, and eventually we can land our Bat God, which is a bat. And we're never gonna name Siren, Pirate, or Fairy Rogue, right? These they can counter if they want. We're not gonna name Merfolk either. So that's what we have here for 1 cavern, just 1. And you can see there's a lot of dual color cards, so we don't want our mana source to be our dual kind of spells, right? We got cut downs, schooners, the things that we cannot cast with cavern. So we don't want to just tax our mana out that way. We have 3 islands, we have 2 swamps, 1 Otawara, 1 Takenuma. So that's our regular land base. We also have 2 Mirrex. In case we're going against a control matchup, Mirrex are going to be very good. The rest are just blue-black lands. We have 4 Darkslick Shores, 3 Restless Reef, 4 Shipwreck Marsh, and then 4 Underground River. Very standard. 3 Reef because you don't want too many Reef in the early game because you cannot play them. And then mix that with Shipwreck Marsh and you're just playing tap lands and then you'll cry. So the temple deck, mid-range deck, you want to get the temple out early. So you definitely don't want too many of these to get stuck in your early hand, which I probably will. I probably won't get all of them in my early hand. All right, let's go. Let's go Dimir Midrange. When cards in a library are known to a player, they will explode on impact. All right, Radar. Radar. I don't know. We get to go first. Oh, look at that opening hand. All right, let's keep. That's fine. We got 3 lands, so we can play them for sure. Siren. Island. Oh no, that's a forest. It looks like an island. Oh, it's that deck. Okay. Okay. I guess we're getting off to that right away. Now, I don't have that many good counter spells to stop his creatures, so what am I gonna do? Don't know. Why did I play a land first? Attack first. Then we'll schoon them. Now they land a swamp, they land that enchantment, and then I just start crying. Almost. They got a creature in the graveyard. They're gonna get their plants on. Alright, what am I doing here? So, I want to play the Siren. crew it with the came into play this turn, right? Yeah, crew it with this. And then I will use Explore on one of them. That's a land. That's another land. It's a lot of lands we drew. I want to keep the cut down open in case I need it for something, but who knows, right? There's a root. Should I cut this down? Yeah, this is bad, right? Fine. I'll cut it down before it gets to do much. Alright, I can bounce that. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard. Yeah, I can bounce that. That's not really a good play. So instead, should we just go for damage? Should I hold up a counter spell? Oh man. So much thought process going through here. More lands. Maybe hold Tyvar. Agatha's so cold. Okay. He didn't lose, the coward. But yeah, he's pretty far behind found my temple. So there we go. We're gonna go first. I think we gotta go first that game. So yeah, going first having the tempo is so good. It's just overbearing in most cases. Feels fun. Wild cards can be redeemed. I didn't read the rest. We're playing against Willows B. Willows B. You go first. Yeah, I get to go first, but I got no tempo. Just got a bunch of removal. What deck am I playing against? Can I keep this all removal hand? Can I afford to mulligan this? I have 3 lands. Alright, you know what? Best of 1, right? Best of 1 hands. I don't think they're going to play mono red. They call it Willow's Bane. So, I have to go for the throne now, in case I need it. They have an island. Oh, interesting. Just snap, kill it. Gix time! On an empty board with no attacks. Yay. Errata? Errata. There's Death Touch. Let's not mess with that. Give me a card, please. Take action. Ooh, a fairy. Okay. That's pretty good. We're going to kill whatever he plays, or we can Faerie Mastermind. Yeah, you can den it. He's got 2 open. What did he do to the Faerie Mastermind? No more lies. Interesting. So, attack. Would you block? No blocksies. You know I get to draw a card that way. Bat time. It's interesting how he's playing that deck out. Maybe he has a Sunfall in that weird, very weird deck. I'll go for the throats though. That's kind of fun. Let's see. Errata. It's probably Esper Legends. He's been playing legendary spells, so I'm not gonna put it past him. Ertai. That's gonna give me a land. I draw a card and get a land. Okay. And it's down to 1 card. He attacks! Wow, okay. Just, you know, play the worst way you can. Why not? I've got a bat. So, I can bat and skip Preacher, or I can hold up an Ertai. Alright? I guess I'll bat him first. What does he have? Just 2 lands. Alright, not even bothered. Now he's gonna top deck his best card probably. Oh no! Plays the land that he drew. What? What are we doing here? Just to suffer? He's got 2 lands, so I can't really stop. I mean, 2 cards in his hand, so I can't really stop him. But so, what am I doing here? I could attack, but I need to kill this Denic before I attack, right? So I will kill that Denic. So he gets 1 clue. Actually, no, he gets no clue. And he quits. GG. That's a lot of go for a throw from my side to just remove all of his creatures. So that was something. Yeah, we got a lot of tempo in, so it was fun. Next game, please. The deck import button. I cannot read the rest, but hey, yeah, you know, net deck, just press the import button. Malorian. You go first. Bat, Preacher, fine. 2 Ertais though, that would be a turn. Xada? Is it an Xada deck? Okay. I guess we're doing the dats. Time for me to bat you. What do you have? Oh, you have a bat. And then the Mind Link. Well, the Mind Link's kind of scary, but he won't be able to play for a turn. Copy, right? 4/3 copy? Yeah. Maybe he would just buff the Siren. Alright, he's got to make this appear held up. He's got to make this appear held up. So, Preacher will get countered. Then Gix won't get countered. Or I could just not play anything and not let anything get countered. Yeesh. Okay, he still has place. I should have just let something get countered. Now he gets a free loot. Is he just gonna hold up his counter spells? That would be pretty bad for me, honestly. No. He draws his land. No, I gotta hold on my counter spell, right? No reason to play a 3-drop into this. Maybe he wants to remove the bat. No, he doesn't. So you want to play his bat? I'll get him if he plays his bat. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's bad. No? Interesting. There's that bat. Stop it. Just counter it. You can draw your card. So, we can Yawgmoth him. I think it's pretty good. That's 2 Masterminds. Alright, the Mind Link mech can attack me the turn it comes in. So, he can cure if he wants. Restless Reef. Well, let's go for the attack first, right? You never know what he was gonna do. Blocks the Ertai, which I'm happy about. I'm about to play another Ertai, so... Alcatraz. Well, that's interesting, huh? Oh no, let's make him play his spells. And then crew the Mind Link, and then we'll kill the Mind Link, and then we'll have Alcatraz out next. Or we can just stop that. You draw a card, I draw a card. Thank you. And I draw another card. Ooh, a Tiebind. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not enough, huh? Well, let's go in for the attack first. Bring him down to 4. I'm greedy. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I have 7 mana. This is 3. This is 3, and then that's 2. That's not enough, so I guess we'll just hold up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are all instant speed cards, so don't need to play any of these. Another Bloodletter. We'll kill the Bloodletter. He can crew if he wants. He tries to crew. We'll counter the crew. It's an artifact, so it loses ability. And then we'll play another Mastermind. That's a big board. Alright, how would you like to block this board? Yeah, okay. GG! A lot of counter and tempo. And it all started with the bat. Yeah, one of the biggest thing about the bat, the Deep Cavern bat that I really like, I'm pretty sure the pro players know, I just don't know if anyone's really talked about it. It's not that you get to take a card out from your opponent's hand. That's the obvious ability of it. But with all these kind of tempo plays, and you know, you really have to know what your opponent, what you're up against when you're doing a tempo play, right? And the bat is information. Information is key. Now you know what your opponent's doing, you'll definitely be able to counter that. All right, bat to go. So I guess I'll play the Marsh first. I mean, if he sprung for these, he's not going to play mono red, right? Actually, I haven't seen mono red today at all. Pupper! Hey, where's my... Oh, right, because he's still mulliganing. Kamehameha! Eh? Kame... Oh, okay, that's that. Well. You're going to have a lot of lands. Let's stop you from having a lot of place with those lands. Darkslick Shores. Shigeki and Lockdown. Well, let's take the Lockdown out first. I don't know what it can draw. Could be something relevant. But it's Shigeki. No. Let's play the bat first. Is the last card in your hand relevant? Sunfall. Cut that down too. No ramp for you. Alright, he's gonna gain a lot of life. Didn't even do any damage to him. He's still at 21. Alright, 2 planks. So, Preacher. I don't know why I played it first. Should I attack first? Not sure if it matters. I don't think they have counter spells, so I'm gonna name Phyrexian here. Because I can. I wish we were at the same life. That way we get a vampire. But hey, one sunfall and we kind of just get blown out. So let's hope that doesn't happen. It doesn't come up to that. Gonna draw a card here. Okay. Now we have more place. I want to land the Faerie Mastermind before I Ertai, because that gives me another free draw when I counter his spells. I don't know what's in his hand anymore. It gives more lands. I mean, his deck's probably full of removal, right? They got Temporary Lockdown and Sunfalls. He did get 2 blue. I'm thinking he might have counter spells, which is good because I have Mirrex in. We get some card draw. Ooh, would they have Wandering Emperor in that deck? That's a weird deck to have Wandering Emperor in, right? Because you have Shigeki. We got a Reef. I feel like he has something, but if he has Shigeki, he just gets back lands. He can't have Shigeki, it's too green. March? Cosmic Rebirth for Shigeki. Choose target permanent, and put it on the battlefield, otherwise put it in your hand and gain 3 life. Sure. The thing about having Cosmic Rebirth is that it died. Still Ertai. Still held up Ertai, so that's fun. Cosmic Rebirth Shigeki deck, huh? Very janky indeed. Definitely don't want to fight a temple deck. Ruispuku. Aftermath. He gets enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. Taps 4. Okay. Do I want to stop that? I don't. Oh, the lockdown was right there too. So I want to kill this. I don't want to give him a card. So I'll just go for the throw it. He gains a lot of life, honestly. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana, which means I cannot play Sheoldred or I risk getting blown out. Cosmic Rebirth on the Temporary Lockdown. I can stop that, but he can draw something good, right? What does Temporary Lockdown do? Locks down like 5 of my spells. Okay, none of that. Counter target spell. I should have let it go and then countered the Temporary Lockdown spell. Oh well. That was a lot of Dimir. Oh boy, that was Dimir just pushing the envelope further and further. Let's see if we can keep doing that. I don't know, but finally we face red. Manukusio. Alright, they're gonna go first. Yep. We have a 1-drop into a 3-drop. We do have a nice curve, but against red with them going first, still not good for me. That's definitely a red deck. He didn't even mulligan. Okay, he did mulligan. Alright, mulligan play. What? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, with those sleeves, no way he's not making playing an aggro super red type deck. But yeah, you know, it's Boros, typical stuff. Charming, and a scoundrel. Really? You just want to tap? I would let him... Well, wait, first of all, I'm going to attack. Now the question is, do I want to go for the throw the Warden? Because they're not letting him scry, right? Yeah, let's kill him. So he doesn't get a scry on. It's pretty important to stop him from scrying. Sanguine Evangelist. Now he gets his Battle Cry on. Battle Cry is +1/+0, right? Yeah. Which means I can block if I want to. But I want to land a creature. Not going to attack into a bat, so we'll just pass. That's a lot of lands you're drawing there, Boros. Yikes. Okay, that's bad for us. He has to attack here. If he doesn't attack, that would be dumb. But I guess maybe he has the just the Recruiter right now. Recruiter right now actually isn't that bad for us. Right? I would be happy if he plays Recruiter. Knight Errant, I'm not happy about. Okay. Typical Boros. We finally face the wrath of the Boros deck now that we've won too many games. And on their perfect draw too. This is a weird card, Charming Scoundrel. But everything else has been pretty Borosy. Alright. Oh man, that 1 damage is gonna... Okay, he didn't play. Good. Now I get a 1/1. Zero to the top. The bat attacks. Block. So this attack, right, it'll give me a life linker. I think that's good enough. Tidebinder. He does block it. We'll trade. And then, since I have a Tidebinder, I think I can 4/1 Spyglass Siren, right? Because Tidebinder can counter that ETB too. Pretty sure the top deck Recruiter right there. If he taps his creatures, I'll play a Tidebinder because that means he has no Recruiter. Alright. Oh, your Warden has no abilities? What a shame. Two Sundown Pass though. That again, they're not drawing their best. They're mediocre. Drawing the mid. Is he still trying to tap? How come it doesn't work? I keep tapping it. All in. Okay. All in is interesting. So, let's remove as much power as we can. That's 3 out of the board. And then we'll remove the Scoundrel. And remove the bat. He's gonna get another bat, but, you know, it is what it is. Draws a Mirrex. That's a very scary land indeed. Alright, there's no reason for me to play Ertai into something that he will just destroy, so... I guess it's Faerie Mastermind. What is he? Oh, it's got a Mirrex, hold up. Please don't be a land. That's a good card. That's fine. Take a lot of damage. What can he draw though? His one draw is gonna. Oh, he's got two. Oh my god. What? You didn't want to win there? No, let's block the flyer. I can't do this? Okay, I can't do that. I guess he didn't want to win there. Nymphs. Now he's gonna draw another one. Just you watch. Cut one of those down. Block here. Block here. Take 4, go down to 5. Not dead. Almost dead. What did he draw? Oh, I drew a land, so I'm just gonna have to pass turn here. I get to draw 2 cards next turn at the expense of 1 card. Maybe I'll get removal? Let's see. What kind of removal do I have? I still have cut downs and go for the throws in the deck. A lot of, actually. 1 more cut down and 3 more go for the throws. Hey, you can draw a card. None of those are Sheoldreds. Would have been great if one of those were Sheoldreds, but here we are. Actually, did I have a reef? I did not even have a reef, huh? Yeah, if I had a reef, I had another blocker here. Lethal Demolition. That's more creatures. There's a go for the throw. Resolute Reinforcement. So it'll be 7 creatures. We can kill 4. We'll have to take 3, and then we die. Well, what can we draw here? We don't have to make this appear or anything. A 1-mana spell could not save us. Alright, GG. Boros did this Boros thing. We're scrapping at the bottom here, but, you know, not drawing our bats and not drawing our Sheoldred definitely hurt a lot. It's so fine. It's fine. We lost to a Boros. Wasn't even a game. They got to go first too. So yeah, Arena loves their Boros. They always incentivize that deck. I feel like every time I play that deck, I get the best draws. I've never had a bad draw playing that deck. Anyways, here's the Dimir Midrange deck. It's a good deck. We won every game except the Boros game. But even against that Boros game, we had very healthy sort of chance, right? If we draw Sheoldred any one of those turns, would have been different. Faerie Mastermind would have gained us all the life we need. If we draw Aclazotz, we would have gained life that way. If we had Preacher, we would have gained life that way. We didn't have any of those, so that's how we lost that game. But it was close. And if we had a Reef, we had an extra blocker too. So a lot of it would have been close. We draw all the cards that were not close with it. And even the Tidebinder did its thing. So I think this is a good deck. I think this will definitely have the advantage to be a top of the top tier. But you have to play it right. And that does say something about this deck that doesn't say a lot about other decks. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.